Jordie, how exciting is the opportunity in front of you this week in the midfield?
Yeah, it is exciting. Another fresh challenge, but it's a challenge I've been waiting for a wee while now, so yeah, I can't wait.
Played there a bit last week, obviously, but for the Canes, do you feel like it's a position you're growing into and getting more used to it at this level? I know you played there a lot for Canterbury and Lincoln, but sort of at this higher level?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with playing 12, and it just presents another challenge at this level. Got a bit of a taste last week. Yeah, but it's another test, Eden Park against an Aussie side that's hurting, so yeah, I'm expecting a bit of traffic.
Rieko, how's it been gelling between you guys at training this week? Has it gone pretty well? Ian seemed to be pretty happy with it in Melbourne, but on the training paddock this week, how's it gone with you two?
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good, I think two misfits lining up in the midfield, so yeah, look, as he said, it's been a long time for both of us to sort of arrive in this midfield, and yeah, the training week's gone pretty good. He's a good talker, so makes my job a whole lot easier. So.
What do you mean by two misfits?
Oh, there's we weren't initially in this team as midfield cover, and to be lining up on Saturday, it's going to be awesome.
Rieko, what do you like about?
You're not the sort of prototype midfield shape either of you, really, or are you?
You're talking about like 5 years ago, eh?
Yeah, I was talking more 5 years. Yeah, not so much now, I guess. Yeah, and I guess we're probably not the prototype, but yeah, who knows.
Rieko, what do you like about Jordie as a 12? What does he bring that's kind of a bit fresh and different?
Yeah, I think he's Jordie's a strong carrier, and he's got a good pass kick skill set, which is good. It provides another threat to our back line, and I think just his skills from the back, coming from fullback, you need that vision. So, with Deha and Quinn gone down, he slots in perfectly to suit our back line.
Where did you play mainly as a kid in school and then under 20s? Was it midfield or?
Yeah, I was a 10 until I was 15 years old, and then slowly shuffled out to 12. And once I got into that professional level, I was too skinny, so I had to go out the back. But yeah, hopefully now that I've got a bit more size on, and yeah, I'm enjoying playing 12 again.
I mean, as a kid, starting a test in 10, 11, 12, 14 and 15, it's not bad, is it? You'd be happy with that.
Coach next week.
There's only 9 and 13 to go.
Yeah, I certainly won't be going near those two jerseys.
Rieko, it's slightly different, obviously going from the wing to centre as you have, then to fullback to second five. But when you think about the challenges of moving from the outside backs to the midfield, what have been the biggest ones for you?
I think probably the one that the challenge I found was the defence side of things, and it took sort of a couple games to adjust to. But other than that, it's for 13 coming from the wing. I think I've said it before. Like as a winger, what you want from your centre, and likewise, Jordie tells me what he needs from me when he's playing 15. So the same goes for him this week, and he knows what our outsides want, and with the deadly outside backs that we do have, getting them time with the ball is crucial for us.
Rieko, how do you assess Rogers' development? Another chance for him off the bench this weekend. How have you seen him, I suppose, in and around the group, and how have you seen him grow into his role at this level?
Yeah, look, Rogers been awesome. He's hasn't played so many games, for the ABs this year, but in and around training, he's learning as much as he can, and he just wants to play and learn. The midfield's a tricky area, like I just touched on. So him getting games under his belt for Auckland, and learning off the 12s we have in here is just only gonna accelerate that progression. But I'm excited to see him go out there on Saturday, back at the Garden, home stadium. So yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Jordie, was last week's try, was it the best moment in rugby?
His best ever.
Anyone's best moment in rugby, no, yours.
Like it was certainly up there. you could argue there's another couple of nice moments there, but it was pretty special. A Bledisloe test in Australia that in some ways we won out of nowhere, but it was a pretty cool moment for this team, and the Bledisloe we cherish, and to lock it up for another year was cool.
There have been a couple of players talk about the physicality the Wallabies bring. When you say that, do you mean that they're just a tough opponent, or do you mean that they step pretty close to the line in terms of legality?
No, I think generally it's just the tough opponents. I think the learnings we got out of the first half last week, a lot of our carry height and tackle height was too high against the big physical, athletic pack that they put out there against us. So we had to learn pretty quickly, lower our height and our tackle and ball carry. Otherwise, we'd get beat at that up high. So that's one thing we've been working on this week, and we've got to get our height right against a tough physical team.
Jordie, given I know last week was back-to-back wins, but given the nature of it and obviously all the talking points and everything, is consistency the last box this team's still looking to check? Is it a bit of a driving ambition for you guys to kind of put the good ones together?
Yeah, for sure. I guess in here, in this All Blacks environment, we chase it every day, and to be honest, we haven't been too proud of some of our work in recent times, and we want to get better every week. So, like you said, winning each week is obviously the main purpose. So, yeah, another big one's expected this weekend from us.
Rieko, they're obviously going to be pretty motivated given the way that game ended. What kind of edge are you expecting from them, and how do you guys prepare for that?
Yeah, I think obviously they're just going to be a better side than they were last week, and I think both teams are looking to do that. But like Jordie said, they're, the pack they chose last week was pretty physical, and like you said, they're athletes that can play footy and want to run and tackle hard. So we're expecting more of last week, but just at a high intensity. And I think being back at home for us, we want to lift and play the game that we should have ended on last week.
A question for both of you. People in the street reflecting on the past month have been expecting the All Blacks to make them proud again. It's going to be a last game home. How do you feel? Do you feel that expectation? How do you feel entering this special stadium?
Pardon, sorry, they want to
Playing
playing
at home.
at home. Oh, yeah.
In front of our fans.
In front of our fans. Perfect. Yeah, I think obviously we as a team hold Eden Park, as one of our most special, if not the most special stadium to us, and it's like Jordie touched on, we haven't been too proud of some of our games that we've put out this year. So putting on an awesome performance in front of a home crowd that's we're looking forward to sold out should be awesome, and that's something that if we can get that performance that we're after, it builds us nicely towards the back end of the year.
What was your line? A skilled sailor?
Smooth seas never made a skilled sailor.
Another one for today? Any more?
I was actually looking at some quotes, but they didn't really fit with what I was going to say today, so no.
Work on that.